What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I have a lot to update you guys on and a few things to show you. So let's get it started. Alright, so since my last video happened. I graduated college, I moved to Nashville, I started a new job, a new career, and actually that's about it. Haven't gotten married yet, haven't bought a new car, don't own a house yet, and I don't have a kid. So yeah, there's a bunch of other big life updates I don't have, but it's been a while, probably about 9 months since I made my last video, maybe longer than that. So the reason I'm back on YouTube and back in trying to do, photography and videography and stuff like that is because I enrolled in some courses to learn graphic design through Adobe and learn all the Adobe Creative Cloud suite of products. So yeah, I'm just kind of getting back into it, and I figured why not make some YouTube videos while I'm at it. Maybe make some vlogs, so show some cool edits and stuff that I'm working on. So yeah, that's kind of what the channel is going to be about, just whatever I'm doing and whatever videos I decide to make. So I don't really have a direction for this to go yet. I'm still working on that, but should be pretty fun, should be pretty cool. So stick around and support the channel. It'd mean a lot. So since I graduated college from WKU, that was back in December 2018, I immediately moved down to Nashville as I already had a job lined up. Accepted a job offer a couple weeks before I graduated, which was a goal of mine. I didn't want to graduate without having a job, and I definitely didn't want to graduate and move to a new city and have to completely support myself without already having a job lined up. So I already had that good to go. Started that job the second week of January, so I've been in that job exactly 7 months now. So what I do is I'm a technical applications recruiter for a technical staffing and services firm down here in Nashville. It's one of the biggest ones in the nation. I'm not going to say the name of it because I don't think that's allowed, and that's just kind of weird anyway. But yeah, so I work with a lot of developers, a lot of business analysts, and project managers on the IT side of things that work at huge healthcare companies, insurance companies, financial companies, really all kinds of industries like that. So I get to work with some really cool people, and I've learned a lot about technology that I didn't even know existed. Actually didn't even know that line of work existed until I accepted the job and started it. So it turned out pretty cool. I'm enjoying it. I love living in Nashville. I'm so glad I made the move down here. I'm having so much fun. There's so much to do. Like today we're going to this food truck festival. They have like different time slots throughout the day where certain food trucks are going to be, and you can come and I think you can get samples, you can buy full meals, but you just get to enjoy all the awesome food trucks of Nashville. There's a handful of festivals like that every single weekend, and stuff to do on the weeknights too if we wanted to. So it's a ton of fun. There's a ton going on. Where I live right outside of like the Brentwood city limits in a little area called Nippers Corner. If you're from Nashville, I'm sure you know where that is. But for those that don't know, downtown Nashville, like Broadway and like where you probably see all the pictures, like where the AT&T building is and the skyline, downtown is like up here. And then Brentwood is about 15-20 minutes south. And then another 15 or 20 minutes south is Franklin, Tennessee, and that's where I work. That's where my office space is. So I'm pretty centrally located to everything. It takes me 20 minutes to get downtown to Broadway or to anywhere else that I'm trying to go. And it takes me about 25 to 30 minutes in the mornings to get to the office. So really good location, really love it. I'm actually gonna give you a tour of my apartment here in a minute. That will probably take a total of like 90 seconds because it's a 1-bedroom apartment that's about 650 square feet. But yeah, Jessica, my girlfriend, if you don't know, also moved down here with me. She graduated in May of this year, and she immediately moved down here and moved in with me. So there's 2 of us living here. It's honestly not as cramped for space as I thought it would be. You'll see in a second, like the bathroom, like sink and stuff is like a little cramped for 2 people getting ready at the same time in the morning. Luckily she gets up about 20-30 minutes before I do, so it's really not that big of a problem. So life's going well. I'm really enjoying it. I've gotten my career off to a great start, which is a great feeling. and I'm starting to get into some side businesses and some side hobbies like this one. So everything's going pretty well, and let me show you around the apartment. All right, so here I'm standing in the living room. Sorry about the background noise of the dishwasher over there, and the lighting is a little bit weird because I have lights on and there's like a bunch of natural light coming in that gives it a weird mix. But anyway, here's the living room. I have the couch I had in college. You might recognize that from some of my older videos, or if you knew us personally when we lived at the Columns or at Regents, that's the same couch that we lived college with. So a lot of memories there. It's about it's on its last leg probably. I think all the internal beams are broken in that thing, but hey, it still works. It's still pretty darn comfy, so it's all good for me. So in here is where we spend most of our time. Huge couch, obviously plenty of space to chill out there. All the furniture you see in here, like the coffee table and that lamp table thing over there, and this TV stand, actually the lamp and a bunch of other stuff too, is actually all borrowed from my family. The only piece of furniture I actually brought in here with me was the couch and then my old bed. But my family helped me out kind of furnishing the rest of the place, so that's awesome. Like I said, we spend most of our time in here watching TV. This is my little editing station right here. As you can see, there's my old camera. I'm actually using a new camera now. We'll see it in a minute, but and then the new dope laptop. It's a MacBook Pro, the 2019 version. It's like brand new. I literally just bought it a couple weeks ago. I'll show you a little bit more about that also. But yeah, so pretty cool chilling space. Plenty of room for multiple people to come hang out, and that couch sleeps like 2 or 3 people. So if y'all ever want to crash, let me know. Got an extra chair right there. And then out here is the balcony where we also spend a lot of time, especially on the weekends. And coming out here to the balcony, and shut this door so my air conditioner doesn't go crazy. We have 2 chairs out here where we come and hang out, spend a lot of time on the weekends, just drinking coffee or working, reading books, doing whatever me and Jess feel like doing. It's actually like 96 degrees today, and that ground is very hot. Yeah, so we haven't spent much time out here today, but here's the view, parking lot and more buildings. Those buildings or those apartments up there, they have a pretty sweet view. They can see some hills and a bunch of other stuff that's on the other side of our apartment complex. But yeah, beautiful day today, so that's awesome. Later we're going to that food truck place, or that food truck festival, so sweat our ass off but have a good time. This is just an extra storage room. You see a bunch of boxes and crap in there we don't really use. Go back inside here. And so coming in here, this is the kitchen obviously. The apartment came with all the appliances that you need: microwave, stove, oven, dishwasher, refrigerator, all that. Brought that little toaster oven with us. But yeah, they redid the countertops and cabinets and right before we got here, so that was perfect. It's like kind of newly renovated. In here is where another washer and dryer would go, but we obviously don't have one, so we use this as our cleaning supply closet. There's a like on-site laundromat type thing that we go to. We actually have a lot of laundry down there right now. Anyway, this is the bedroom. Just for, I guess, size comparison, that's a queen bed, so it takes up about half of the room. But yeah, so it's plenty of space for 2 people. I mean, we don't live lavish, we don't need anything fancy, but there's some more borrowed furniture that we're using. Book dresser. This is where Jessica keeps most of her clothes. We got a printer down there and another TV. And here's the closet, which the light's still broken. But anyway, yeah. You can see a lot of the light coming in from outside in here, so you can still see it pretty well. Plenty of room for 2 people. Actually, I probably need to get rid of a lot of these clothes I brought with me because I don't wear them hardly at all. Plenty of storage space for duffel bags, backpack, and anything else we need up there. This is my only complaint, or I guess only thing I wish was totally different about the apartment is, let me turn on these lights, is the bathroom and the sink. So that's literally the whole entire bathroom right there. Like it's literally just a shower and then enough space to do your business. And then the sink, pretty small. Like I said, pretty small for 2 people. But usually our time in the morning is offset. She gets up about 20-30 minutes before I do, so we're really not fighting over space a whole lot. So that's good. Turn all these off real quick. Yeah, so that's a quick little tour of the apartment. That's facing the same way the balcony. But yeah, so it's pretty cool. Like I said, enough space. It's pretty centrally located, so I really don't have any complaints. I really like living here. If any of y'all are moving to Nashville or want to move to Nashville, let me know. I think I can get you some rent money off if you come down here and we do like the little referral program thing. It really is like nice quality, plenty of space for 1 or 2 people. And like I said, you're like centrally located, can get anywhere within 15-20 minutes. It's perfect. Alright, really quick, I'll show you the MacBook and camera setup I'm working with for my graphic design, YouTube, and photo editing. It's a 2019 MacBook Pro with a 13-inch Retina display and touch bar. On the inside, there's an i5 processor with 8 GB of RAM memory and 256 GB of solid slate drive storage. Don't even know what that means, but it's a lot. So, this is like the middle range of price and performance. It'd be great to have more, but I don't really need it and I'm balling on a budget. So, pro tip actually, every year at Best Buy, they have a sale on MacBooks and it overlaps with the student deals, like the back to school student deals that they run. And here in Tennessee, there's tax-free weekend. And all 3 of those sales and special days, there's one weekend where they all overlap. And so that's the weekend I went and bought this thing. Now, I got this thing for $1,099. Tax-free weekend, so that's my total cost, $1,099. So I literally got on Best Buy's website last night to see what the exact same MacBook Pro is running now, and it's running anywhere from $1,600 to $1,800 depending on what bundles and sales you can catch. So I got a hell of a deal. So there's 16 total configurations for MacBooks just on Best Buy's website. I think it's the same from Apple, but just depending on processor, memory, and storage, there's 16 total different ways to configure up a MacBook and purchase it. And the price range runs anywhere from $1,100 to about $2,400 or $2,500, depending on what level of each of those 3 categories you get. So I got like a mid-range laptop for the price of the base model. Freaking awesome. Highly recommend. If you're ever gonna buy any sort of laptop, definitely go during student deals. And if you're in Tennessee, go during tax-free weekend, because the tax alone saved me like, I don't know, like an extra $150 or $160, $70. So that's awesome. So now moving on to my camera setup, I have a new to me Canon EOS Rebel T3i with a Rode Mic Pro and some accessories you'll see here soon. I bought this whole setup off a guy here in Nashville for $250. This camera was released in like 2012, I believe, so it's older, but it still works perfectly fine. And the mic's battery compartment needs a rubber band to keep the battery in place. So the guy didn't even charge me for it, and it's a $300 mic, brand new. This setup and all the accessories will run someone at least $400 to $500 if you went to a store and pieced it all together. So if you're looking for new cameras or new equipment, I highly suggest getting on Facebook Marketplace, vetting out a few different people that have stuff for sale, and then making your purchase from them if you have the flexibility to go meet somebody or can pay for shipping, and that person's willing to ship it to you. So that place is an amazing place to work out some deals and find some very quality used equipment for anything, but especially cameras. A lot of people that I came across at least had really awesome cameras, and then they upgraded over the years a couple times, and then they just never got rid of their old cameras, so they're selling them on there for really cheap. And it's just awesome. Obviously there you're gonna have to use your best judgment with what people you work with, but it's really not sketchy at all. Alright, the bundle I got from this guy includes the camera body and Rode mic, 2 lenses, a lens guard, 2 battery chargers, an extra charger, but I'm not even sure what it's for because it doesn't work with anything else, a car charger, pretty cool, a wall adapter for the chargers, a cleaning kit, a clip-on mini mic, and a protective carrying case / backpack. Alright, and that's gonna wrap up the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Please hit the like button, subscribe, share it, and hit the little notification bell. Usually I'll post on like other social media when I upload a new YouTube video, but that'll give you a notification straight from YouTube, so it'll make it a lot easier for you to know when new content is up. But yeah, I really want to get this channel growing a little bit and build a little community of people on here, so I'm really looking forward to that. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.